Hi everybody and welcome along to a brand new video where today I'm bringing you some classic Doctor Who news where we have a release of the Season 18 Blu-ray. So yes, continuing in the trend, this new sort of collection of Doctor Who season box sets from the classic era called The Collection, Doctor Who The Collection. Of course, we've had Season 12 so far, or the original one that was released in June of this year. We've got Season 19, Peter Davison's first series, coming up in a couple of weeks' time. And now today we've had confirmation that the third in the series is going to be Season 18. So yes, this is of course Tom Baker's final season as playing the Doctor, the fourth Doctor, including the stories of course The Leisure Hive, Meglos, Full Circle, State of Decay, Warrior's Gate, The Keeper of Traken, and Logopolis. Tom Baker's final story as the Doctor. I think it's fair to say this probably isn't the most highly rated series of Doctor Who there's ever been, but releasing a Tom Baker series is a good move for the BBC and for the people producing this because Tom Baker is the most popular classic Doctor. People are more likely to buy it because it's got Tom's face on it, to be perfectly honest. So it does make sense to go down this route. Again, it's one that's sort of from the later series, so there's a bit more HD sort of footage still existing that they're able to upscale when trying to turn this story into as close to Blu-ray HD looking as they possibly can. With these later series, they've got a bit more to sort of work with. So that's why I think they've ended up doing Season 18. Of course, it does seem a little bit strange that you release Season 19 and then you release Season 18, the one before that. I don't think any other show could get away with releasing one season and then the next one is the one before it. It's just a bit bizarre, but with Doctor Who, it works and you can do it. For me personally, this is a series that I haven't actually ever watched the whole of. I think I've only seen The Leisure Hive, Keeper of Traken and Logopolis. I don't think I've seen the other 4 episodes or sort of stories in this series. So I'm looking forward to getting hold of this and being able to watch sort of for the first time the kind of definitive versions, shall we say, of these classic Doctor Who stories. Because I very much feel like this whole new series of sort of season collections is going to be the final hurrah of the classic Doctor Who range. This is very much the sort of definitive collection of Doctor Who from 1963 to 1989, and if you want to own that, this is the way to go about it. And I don't really see anywhere to go after these, because this is very much, they're putting everything into this, bringing all the special features from the old DVDs, making a load of new ones, obviously upscaling it all to HD, doing new interviews, everything like that, very much to make this is your definitive collection of that particular season of Doctor Who. So yes, with this release, I think we've got about 99% of the original special features that came along with all the DVDs when they were released. There's a couple that have sort of been shifted off, but will probably appear on more relevant DVD sort of collections in the future. And alongside that, we've got brand new special effects, new sort of 5.1 soundtracks, lots of new behind-the-scenes special features, sort of filming, sort of footage from filming when they were doing the original sort of filming of the programmes, lots of just little additional features like that, which I think totals up to some ridiculous amount of hours of special features. So there's a absolutely wide range of things, along with these new behind-the-sofa little sort of videos where you're getting cast members sort of almost live reacting to classic Doctor Who, which I think is quite a cool idea and works really well on the Season 12 Blu-ray. Looking forward to seeing what it's like on Season 19 and this forthcoming Season 18 Blu-ray as well. And of course they're doing their best to upscale the episodes to as close to HD as they can, using any HD sort of original footage and film that was existing from the time, trying to put that into it alongside just general technique to upscale the original sort of footage that you've got left, to try and make it look as pristine and HD and lovely as possible. So yes, I'm very, very pleased to see we're getting yet another release. It certainly brings a lot of optimism that they are really committing to doing every single season in this style, which is absolutely fantastic. Creating it as really is the collection, the definitive collection of Doctor Who. And I'm really excited to see what is coming next. So yes, at the moment we've got Season 19, which is releasing on the 10th of December. Do get your pre-order in now if you want to get the Season 19 Blu-ray, because I think it did go out of stock for a bit of time, but I think at the moment it's back in stock on Amazon, at least in the UK. I'm afraid I don't know if you're abroad. But if you do want to get these sort of Doctor Who season collections, you need to pre-order them. Fundamentally, you need to pre-order them as soon as they come online, because they are selling out ridiculously quickly, and they also are only making a limited number of them, and it's unlikely they're ever going to get a re-release in the future, because it very much looks like this is a one-off limited edition jobby that you need to get in and pre-order or you will miss out forever. Because you just look at the prices of the Season 12 Blu-ray on eBay, because that of course is completely sold out now, you can't buy it sort of new anywhere, and it's selling for 200, 300, 400 quid on eBay. That's how sort of sought after it is once it's gone out of stock, and it will. Season 19 will go out of stock probably 2 weeks after it's released, maximum. So for all these season Blu-rays, same with the Season 18 Blu-ray, which is coming out on February the 25th, 2019, so only 3 months or so to wait, which is pretty exciting. But the key thing is, I would say, if you can, pre-order it now. If you pre-order through Amazon, you don't have to pay it until it sort of is actually dispatched and released. So, for example, with the Season 18 Blu-ray, you won't have any payment taken until around the 23rd, 24th of February. So very much, even if you don't have the money right now, pre-order it, and once you get to that time, try and make sure you've got some money by then, so that then you've got your order in, it'll take the money by then at that time, and you'll get it happy days. Because otherwise, it's quite possible you will miss out, and it's also quite possible you will never get another chance to buy it. Which I know maybe sounds a little bit crazy and a little bit sort of extreme, but I think that's very much just the sort of strategy they're wanting to take. They're not wanting to make, let's say, 60,000 copies of the Season 19 Blu-ray and then only sell 40,000, and then there's just 20,000 sat in a warehouse gathering dust and wasted money. They very much are just making as many as there is a demand for up to a certain point, is as far as I can tell what they're doing with it, and it certainly feels like they are cutting off at a certain point as well, and so I think they will reach that limit with Season 19 and then with Season 18 in the future as well. So get those pre-orders in if you really do want them. And of course the other interesting thing is what's going to be the next season to come out in the Collection Doctor Who Blu-ray series. So the rumours doing the rounds is that the sort of next few on the horizon are certainly Season 10, John Pertwee's 4th series of the Doctor, including stories like The Three Doctors, The Green Death, Frontier in Space, Planet of the Daleks, those fantastic stories. That's very much a sort of highly rated season of Doctor Who. The reason that one's on the agenda and highly likely to come at some point next year is because there is a lot of original HD film existing. It's also from a different Doctor to what we've had released so far, so that would be a positive. And if we're going to get a Pertwee series, the first one it's most likely to be is Season 10, and absolutely the rumours are it's going to come maybe middle of next year, something around there. Certainly no confirmation of this at all, but just the rumours are doing the rounds that it's likely to be sort of mid next year. The other one that's looking highly, highly rumoured, because I think a cast member said they were doing a documentary for a story in this season recently, is Season 26, the final series of Classic Who, Sylvester McCoy's second and final series. Sorry, Sylvester's third and final series. I'm a bit stupid and can't even remember Classic Who. Well on me. And so that one is looking likely to be coming around winter time next year, maybe November, December sort of release time. So about this time next year is probably when we're most likely to get that one. So at the moment, we're looking like we're going to get Season 18 in February, Season 10 at some point in the summertime, and Season 26 in December. The other rumoured one as a possibility to be slotted in somewhere would be Season 17, which features stories like Destiny of the Daleks and City of Death. That's being rumoured because I believe one of the sort of cast of the City of Death had said in an interview that they had recorded some sort of commentary or documentary in relation to City of Death fairly recently, which suggests that's on the horizon. And it also looks likely that they are aiming to release 4 of these Blu-rays a year at the moment. That seems to be the target, looking at the sort of gaps in release dates, given that Season 19 is releasing in December and then Season 18 in February. It's only 3 months apart. 3 months is 4 a year. So that's, it sort of seems maybe, would we get February, you get Season 18, then maybe May or June time we get Season 10, then September maybe we get Season 17, and then in December you get Season 26. I don't know. But that's just a possible rough, maybe an idea. But certainly it's all very, very exciting news for sort of fans of classic Doctor Who, as I am. I mean, I haven't watched all of it, but this is a great opportunity for me to kind of get the definitive collection and really just get through and watch absolutely everything there is. And I'm really, really excited for all the releases to come. So yes, do get that pre-order, and if you haven't already, for the Doctor Who Season 18 Blu-ray, because you just don't want to miss out. It's not me trying to do a sales pitch, because I don't care. I'm not cared about revenue. I just don't want you guys to miss out on it and be disappointed if you really, really do want this, because if you do, pre-order it, as I've already done. But are you happy about this? Is this the season you wanted next? Are you a little bit surprised? What's your picks? What would be your favourite seasons to be released as the next sort of Blu-rays? Do let me know down in the comments below. But other than that, guys, do remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you again very soon for another one. Bye!